Years. It's an exciting time to be here at Universal. We recently entered our second century of filmmaking. It all started back in 1912 with this guy on your screens waving his hat. That's Mr. Carl Laemmle, our founder. So we founded us on the East Coast, found out the weather was better for filming out here on the West Coast, moved out here. We officially opened up to the public on March 15, 1915. The studio tour officially started in 1964. So Carl Laemmle called Universal City the strangest city in the world. We are technically a city. We have our own fire station to your right, our own sheriff's station, and our own zip code. Laemmle really believed people would enjoy seeing movie making up close and personal behind the scenes, and he was right. A lot of people showed up back then, and here you guys are today. And as we continue down our timeline, at the tops of these movie posters, you'll notice our iconic Universal Globe logo. It's aging and evolving as the studio ages down the timeline. Our first few years of films didn't open with that logo, but nowadays it's hard to imagine a Universal film not starting this way. We are headed towards our front lot right now, where TV shows and films are made inside of our sound stages. First soundstage you see is to your left. That's Soundstage 12. It's the biggest soundstage we have in the lot. Up until recently, it was home to The Voice, but they moved over to a newer soundstage we built across the lot with some really big sets up inside of it throughout the years. Frankenstein's Lab, Dracula's Castle, Scarface's Mansion, and the Visitor Center from Jurassic Park. So now we're making our way further onto our front lot. To your left, you can see we're really close to these sound stages. A lot of cool stuff is shot inside of these. CSI, Crime Scene Investigation. They shot here for years inside of 4 different sound stages. This is where Britney Spears shot her Oops, I Did It Again music video. Kelly Clarkson films her talk show inside of Soundstage 1. AP Bio films here. These 2 stages behind this bus, stages 17 and 16, right, that's where the new Saved by the Bell films. Looks like the doors are open. Look inside, see what you can see. Before Saved by the Bell moved in, these 2 sound stages were home to the NBC Comedy Superstore that starred America Ferrera.
I know it's hot in here, but let's have some patience for one another.
Yeah, you know, the heat makes us all act.
If your face stays where it is, it's going to get punched.
So we have 28 sound stages on our lot, but there is no number 13. Filmmakers can be kind of superstitious. And the part of Superstore that used to film inside of those 2 stages we just passed is the part you see on your screens. It's the actual inside of the store. It was so big it took up 2 sound stages. Superstore and Saved by the Bell use this next sound stage to your left, stage 21 behind all these trucks. I'm going to go quiet as we get closer to it because I do see that they're filming. So just in case, I'm going to go off microphone for a second. So stage 21 is one of our older sound stages, so it's not as soundproof as the other ones. And it contains a pit that can be filled with water, and it's within that sound stage where Steven Spielberg tested the shark from Jaws back in the 1970s. So now the NBC show Parenthood, they used to film inside of these stages we're now next to your right, but these are now being used by the NBC show Good Girls that stars Christina Hendricks from Mad Men, Greta, and Mae Whitman. Other shows that have used these include Hollywood Game Night, hosted by Emmy winner Jane Lynch.
Whose name is worth more in Scrabble times? Uzo Aduba or David Oyelowo? Uzo Aduba.
Also the NBC comedy The Good Place that starred Ted Danson and Kristen Bell. They used to film to your right. That show's all done now, but Ted Danson is still using those sound stages for his newest comedy on NBC, Mr. Mayor, which he is in with Bobby Moynihan from Saturday Night Live. And here are some classic TV shows we have been responsible for throughout the years. TV runs on a fairly quick schedule. One episode takes anywhere from about a week, maybe 2 weeks tops to complete from the first read through to the final taping. Film is a completely different story. Film takes months, sometimes years to complete. We need hundreds of people to help complete them. Some of those people work to your left in our production bungalows. These bungalows used to be dressing rooms to Hollywood's top stars like Rock Hudson, Doris Day, Jimmy Stewart, Tony Curtis. They're now where Hollywood's top writers, producers, and directors come to work every day. Don't miss this next bungalow on your left, bungalow 5195. Look down next to the door. You're going to see a familiar portrait. The bungalow used to belong to Mr. Alfred Hitchcock. Illumination Entertainment also works in our bungalows. They bought us all those Minions and The Secret Life of Pets. Now to your left, we're next to some newer offices and sound stages. So these were built just a few years ago. The first production in them was Hairspray Live. They were then used by Jennifer Lopez for World of Dance, then by America's Got Talent, then by the new seasons of Will and Grace, and now by the new NBC comedy Kenan that stars Kenan Thompson from Saturday Night Live. Now we're leaving the front lot behind. We're officially entering our back lot. As we pull forward, look over to your left. These are our Metro sets, our Metropolitan City sets. A lot of cool stuff was shot in there. NCIS, How I Met Your Mother, Comedy Central's Key and Peele, Good Girls, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and American Ninja Warrior. They set up their obstacle course down that street. Our Metro Street sets are pretty cool. There's a really good reason for that. It's because the creative design was supervised by none other than Oscar award-winning director Mr. Steven Spielberg. But Spielberg's not the only Oscar award-winning director Universal has collaborated with throughout the years. Another one is Peter Jackson.
It's the original King Kong that made me want to direct movies. I saw that movie on TV when I was about 8 or 9 years old, and I wanted to become a filmmaker. I like films that just take you away from your real life and sweep up the edge. Comedy does that. I mean, you're on board the ship, you're sailing to a lost island, you encounter monsters and creatures from, prehistoric times. How can I believe it? So I was thrilled when Universal invited me back to Skull Island, and it's great to have you along for the ride. Now, we have created this 3D immersive experience, so you're going to have your glasses ready.
Yes, everybody, get your glasses. Also, make sure you've got a good hold on all of your belongings. Remain seated at all times. Please no use of flash, and enjoy the ride.
Okay, glasses on, everybody. We're back in Skull Island. Dinosaur spin. Giant ship is good. Friday afternoon.
That epic battle was projected onto one of the world's largest 3D digital screens, standing 40 feet tall, 180 feet long. It was produced by Peter Jackson and the filmmakers over at Weta Digital. The filmmakers at Weta have won 6 Academy Awards and have worked on tiny little films you might have heard of, including King Kong, Avatar, and the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit trilogies. Here's some behind-the-scenes guys on how they made that run.
With a project like the studio tour, the audience is in the middle of the environment.
Become as famous as the stars who have driven them. There's the Ferrari 308 from Magnum PI starring Tom Selleck and his handsome mustache. Now his mustache was real, but the car, it's a fake. It's a Volkswagen base with a Ferrari shell, so it's a knockoff like my purse, but I've been told you can't tell the difference. I choose to believe that. Now you may have also noticed that over the years these cars have grown bigger, better, and faster out of necessity because the cars keep having to run from dinosaurs. I'm talking about the Jurassic Park and the Lost World Jurassic Park and Jurassic World vehicles, yes. But that lets us know that you guys love dinosaurs. That was supposed to be one movie. It came from an idea from a book written by Michael Crichton, turned into a series, it turned into a franchise, then it turned into a ride here at Universal. You're crazy about dinosaurs and dinosaurs are crazy about you. They've been waiting to say hello because they've missed you. Let's see if we can catch them.
To Jurassic Park.
Did you hear that? He said, hello. Well, welcome to the OG, the original Jurassic Park. Yes, we are here. Guess what? Those dinosaurs and I are close personal friends, and they want to come over and give you a special hello. Now, we didn't really hash out all the details, but I'm assuming they would be inside of these locked cages, safely away, because haven't we learned our lessons that when dinosaurs roam free, bad things happen for humans, right? But as I'm looking on either side of the tram, they're nowhere to be seen. But I guess, you know what, you cannot trust dinosaurs. We have got to learn that. Oh, there those dinosaurs were. Oh my goodness, and they're the worst type of dinosaur to say hello. Velociraptors spit when they talk. Disgusting. Well, if you got a little Velociraptor spit on you, just go ahead and rub it on your neighbor. You're welcome. Now, those dinosaurs do help to create that area. You know, bring it to life. Make it really feel like you've been transformed and transported into the Jurassic time period. But guess what? Weather can play a key part in bringing to life a TV show or a movie, and I think that's what we should focus on. I think we should travel a little bit and then change the weather to show you an idea for TV shows and movies. So we are going to, Old Mexico. Bienvenido a Viejo Mexico, everybody. Woo! We have made it now. I'm not going to give away what kind of weather we're going to have over here in this area, but just notice it's a beautiful sunshiny day over here. I'm going to go ahead and give it a cue to start our weather experiment. And then we're going to add a little bit of thunder, a little bit of lightning. And, okay, I don't want to be like over dramatic, but I think we should add at least one more thing to really make it pop. There you go. Yeah, look at that. It really does look like it's raining, right? I know, it's water, but it's coming from a sprinkler system, which is held out of the view of the camera so that the water shoots directly into the air and falls down to the ground naturally. And that's how it's going. Now, of course, California doesn't know how to handle weather. We cannot drive in it because that's where we are right now, for real. The earth doesn't like too much of it, so you know what? They can't even see me from this angle, so if I were you, I would just totally take cover. You're not listening. Okay, that's on you. Well, that's a cover. That flood is actually the result of gallons of recycled water that's held over the top of the hill and then released. And the rain is that sprinkler system. But look on your screen, you'll see how big that liars are taking in as Amanda Bynes and Paul Giamatti utilized. Alright, we are in Alright and have sometimes I'm sure it's not the Guess what? I think it's time for us to take a break. We're gonna take a vacation. We're going to the beach. Not Abilene Island. Hey, never fear, they popped the shark. He's not over here. Look, there he is. They're picking up, looking all sad. Now, they want you to know how safe it is here, so they're gonna put on a show in the harbor starring dolphins. And I love dolphins. Oh, here he is. Look at that. Interesting. That's the biggest dolphin fin I've ever seen in my life. Maybe that is an actual shark. Excuse me, sir. Can you tell me if that is a rare type of dolphin or a shark? No, that's not a dolphin, or no, that's not a shark. Man, he has a lot of guns being out there finding out for us. There they are. Yeah. We should just leave that back there. And working on these large, flammable barrels of gas. That seems safe.
No, not what I was thinking.
Shark. Yes, it's not a dolphin. Get yourself together, too. Well, you know what? I do know his name for sure. His name is Bruce. And Bruce, the shark from Finding Nemo. Hi, Bruce. Is named after Bruce, our mechanical shark from Jaws. And Bruce, the mechanical shark from Jaws, is named after Steven Spielberg's attorney. He must have been a real shark. Now, Bruce was as much of a terror off-screen as a house from Alfred Hitchcock's Film Cycle, starring Anthony Perkins and Janet Leigh.
We all go a little mad sometimes.
not filmed here in Vancouver. But Freddie Highmore did do an interview right next to the pink Cadillac in front of the Bates Motel. So if you've seen him in front of here, it's true, he was right out there. Now this is the Psycho House, which is the original Psycho House, moved from its original location out here on the back lot. It is just a shell with 4 walls and a roof. It's built in front of the colossal crash site from War of the Worlds, directed by Steven Spielberg. Now there was an actual 747 pulled from a plane graveyard in the Mojave Desert that popped out here in the back lot. For more information on the crash site concept, take a look at your screens to hear from production designer Rick Carter and director Steven Spielberg.
The airplane crash site set is a perfect example of a set that is all designed around a vision that Steven had.
You forget to sit down to talk about War of the World. I thought, what if the 747 goes down right in a big neighborhood? Because it's just something you don't see.
You're doing good. You're doing good. Keep pressing me. Listen, now listen, I want you to close your eyes, okay? Now I'm closed. Robbie, get in. Get in.
Now we are approximately 10 minutes from the end of our tour. We'll be returning to the theme park shortly. Remember to pull the emergency cord if you need assistance or remain seated at all times. Now they did utilize those life-size and realistic sets to bring the movie to life, but they also enhanced it using CGI or computer-generated imagery. We do that quite a bit out here in our back lot. Toward the right-hand side of the tram, you'll see our false lake. That large blue screen out there is one of the largest freestanding backdrops in the world. The way that works, you can fill the empty pits in front of it in with water, take the backdrop a little bit lighter blue, it appears to be an endless body of water, and go in later using CGI to enhance the movie or TV show any way the script requires. That's what they did for the movie Sully.
Evacuate.
Oh my goodness, guys, I need to pay closer attention. They told me that somebody was running from a bad guy named Owen Shaw, jumped on board the tram, and I said, wait, who is running from a bad guy in the theme park, jumping on a tour for 45 minutes? I don't get it, but they did it. And that's one, I am responsible for taking care of them and you, and I am up for it. But please remain seated, keeping your arms and legs inside the vehicle because it may get a little fast and a little furious.
My name is Roman Pierce. Pleased to meet you. My buddy Hobbs asked us to stash you in Shaw for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys, we're going to keep Shaw from finding you, but to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here, so put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away.
I need y'all to take this real serious.
Okay, pull into the next bay and we'll meet you in there.
All right, they've opened the door and we're going to a party.
Everybody out! The FBI! Put that music on!
slightly. First of all, I don't work for you. Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. Cop, I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Never mind, a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out.
Let's go, Cookie Puss. You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's gonna get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will potential.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't show off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back. It was on vibrate.
Shaw tricks us. Ops can't hold forever. Buddy, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
Yeah, you know his name is Mark.
It's about to get real interesting.
Uh-oh, you heard him. Put on those protective 3D goggles.
We gotta hope that Dominus group can actually help to keep us safe.
Which one of you is the witness? Speak now or you all get fried!
This is our turn.
After them!
Okay, guys, it's showtime.
I got the bull by the horn! You get this witness to the road control any day! I'm that company! The witness is mine, Lenny!
How about you eat asphalt?
Don't think you're getting away!
Way to go, Lenny. Don't let another missile shot. Not gonna happen. Don't worry, I got this. Roman, don't shoot. Head from the bridge. Under construction. Everybody hold on. Hit the nitrous. Ride or die.
Fast and Furious indeed. That was supercharged.
Overjob, everybody. You've protected the witness and you can resume breathing.
You know it's crazy out there. You guys ride hard. Respect.
You know, my Mona Lisa got messed up a little bit, but it's all good. We got through it. Y'all held us down. Appreciate it.
They say the bigger the family, the stronger it is. You guys did good out there. And you're welcome to join our crew anytime.
So that blockbuster action sequence we just experienced is a great example of modern day filmmaking, and for over 100 years, Universal Studios has been thrilling audiences around the globe by making them laugh or cry or sit on the edge of their seats. Now we are nearing the end of our tour. On behalf of myself, again, I'm Kelly, our driver Jackie, my co-host Jimmy Fallon, and everybody here at NBC Universal. Thank you for taking the world famous studio tour.